I just came down into the lobby with my son. There is no way my son was anywhere near this crazy ass woman.
Pascal.
There is a video that's going viral right now, or has been going viral for the past couple days, and I wanted you guys to see this with your own two eyes as well, because this is something that is frustrating. Okay, there is a Grammy Award-winning musician by the name of Keyon Harrold. And it is a viral video that has been, I mean, it's scorching the internet earth right now. There is a woman that accosted Keyon Harrold and his 14-year-old son, both who are black, shortly after they got off an elevator inside an upscale New York City hotel on Saturday. This woman is falsely accusing of this teen of stealing her iPhone. So she is yelling at the 14-year-old kid saying, "Show me my phone." She's just yelling at him saying that you got my phone, you got my phone, you got my phone. This thing is crazy. Of course, the Harrold, Keyon Harrold, he's also a well-known jazz trumpeter, just so you know, posted this video onto his Instagram showing this woman falsely accusing his son of stealing her iPhone. We got the video. We're going to take a look at it. Let's go.
Please. Show me this is my phone. Show me. No.
You don't have to explain nothing to her.
Take the case off. That's mine. Literally, get it back, please.
Are you kidding me? You feel like there's only one iPhone made in the world?
No. Okay, then show me the. Show me all my.
You get a life
over there.
No,
what's on your background?
You better go use find my iPhone. Go do that.
Find my iPhone is on. On now. Right
no, you can't. No.
I'm the manager of the hotel.
I don't care.
He will
this is
right
my
now.
son.
Hey,
Didn't you see me just come downstairs out of the fucking elevator?
I'm trying to help.
No, but you're not helping. What you're being is disrespectful.
No, I'm trying to settle the situation.
My son has nothing to do with her.
No.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on in the lobby.
Then show me the proof. No, he's not leaving. Show me the proof.
Are you
Show me
kidding
the
me?
proof.
You better get on.
I need you away.
Let's go,
I
kid.
need you away.
I'm sorry.
Better get on. We have what you see two black people.
No, I'm not letting him walk away with my phone.
Whoa.
Better get on somewhere.
No, please get my phone back. I cannot not have my phone.
Listen, get your.
Okay, so you guys see that. Now, it's sparking a lot of criticism, not only just at the woman who is accusing this 14-year-old boy, this 14-year-old black kid of stealing her phone, but also is getting a lot of criticism to the actual hotel for what people are saying they were accused of mishandling the situation and racially discriminating against Harrold and his son. We definitely got to talk about this story because this is very weird. It's crazy, but real quick, part of what he said, Keyon said in this post, he said, you know, the title of it said, I hate that I have to post this. He said, I'm furious. We see this crap happening all the time, but it hits different when it hits home. I typically try to keep things positive, but nothing about this video is positive. The lady in this video assaulted my 14-year-old son and me as we came down from our room in the Arlo hotels, Arlo Soho, to get breakfast. This person, quote unquote, lost her iPhone, and apparently my son magically acquired it, which is merely ridiculous. This incident went on for 5 more minutes. Me protecting my son from this lunatic. She scratched me, she tackled me, and grabbed him. He is a child. Now, and then, of course, he says, now watch it again. Take a look at what's going on. This is absolutely crazy. So, of course, you know, I got to pull it up to the guys and throw it out to the chat room and get your thoughts on this whole situation. Funny thing is, by the way, I just want to say this too. Funny end of the story is that she found out that her phone was in an Uber. There you have it. So, I got to throw it to the fellas. Get your thoughts on this situation. Hold on. Okay. So, T, what are your thoughts on this, man?
it's another day, you know, in America where we're seeing video footage of quote unquote these Karens who are causing mass hysteria over things that could just be talked about in a conversation between people.
Yeah.
You know, the overreaction, the instant I've been wronged, the instant you know, this other person is bringing harm to me. These stigmas, they have to be, you know, resolved. I mean, we have to find a way where, you know, like what's manifested in these people, in situations that allow them to just project their stereotypical views and their fears and their biases outwardly, publicly, on camera, and be okay with it. I mean, this young man was with his father in a nice hotel with an iPhone in his hand. I mean, wow, it was probably a billion iPhones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why pick him out? Say he has my phone. How would he get her phone? Was he anywhere near her? Like, I don't understand. Like, where would that have happened at?
From my understanding, real quick, I'm sorry. From my understanding, just so you get a little bit of backstory, I think that they were all on the elevator together, coming down in the elevator, and maybe it was close quarters. You know, New York elevators are like shoe boxes, okay? So maybe that elevator was very, very small, and she was up against the kid, or he was right next to her. Like I said, anything's possible. I'm not sitting here. I'm not on anybody's side. I'm not on the woman's side, but I'm just saying maybe it was close quarters, and his purse happened to be within reach of her. So then she went down, looked to find her phone, and her phone was gone. That is a possibility of why she may have assumed that he stole the phone from her. You see what I'm saying? But that's just an assumption. But I don't know. Maybe they were coming down and she was already down in the lobby and she just turned and just blamed the black kid. You know what I'm saying? Like anything's possible. But go ahead, T. I'm sorry.
If the phone was in an Uber, so how did she get to an elevator with this young man?
Yeah.
After Uber. So was it missing for a while or for a few minutes? I mean, there's a gap of time here that doesn't make any sense. So from her Uber ride to the hotel, her phone went missing. Okay. Whenever she sees this young man, she begins to say, hey, he has my phone. Like that to me is very suspect. You know, and she not only does she scream it out loud, she's trying to snatch it or grab it or attack him for the phone. Like the father said, all she has to do is do, where's my iPhone app? You know, borrow the manager's phone, who's in the middle of this, who's not really helping. You could have been like, you know what, lady, calm down. You know, use my laptop, use my phone. Let's find your phone before you blame this guest, because the manager should be defending the guest of his hotel. You know, I mean, he wants good customer service, good customer reviews. He should be definitely looking to support his clients and not pick sides.
Right.
So this could have been mediated in a better way, for sure.
Real quick.
By him.
Real quick, just so you know a little bit more of backstory on this situation. So on Saturday, Harrold and his teenage son went down to the lobby for brunch. Harrold said in the Instagram post, suddenly, as they walked through Arlo's lobby, an unknown woman approached and demanded to see the teen's phone. So this woman came out of the clear blue sky. Out of the clear New York sky, she came out of nowhere and was basically saying, he took my phone. He took my phone. Then the woman angrily insisted that Harrold's son take off the phone's case. So then a hotel manager who got in between Harrold and the woman echoed the request. So that's why Arlo Hotel is getting a lot of backlash, because this hotel manager went straight to the 14-year-old boy, Harrold's son, and said, take off the case. When he's sitting there going, what the hell are you talking about? I just I just came down into the lobby with my son. There is no way my son was anywhere near this crazy ass woman. But Arlo's manager, hotel manager, was quick to assume that that kid had the iPhone. Also echoing what this woman was saying, which is insane. So if he goes, okay, imagine this. You're walking down the lobby with your son, your 14-year-old son. Then suddenly some crazy woman, doesn't matter what race, this crazy woman comes up and says, your son just took my phone. So he's sitting there pulling up his phone and going, this is my phone. His case is on it and everything. She's instantly going, take off your case. You have my phone. What? That doesn't make any bloody sense. You see what I'm saying? That's
put
where
all
it's
this
weird.
Contacts in my phone. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, right? Where did all this come from? All these photos and me playing Minecraft. How did I get all this stuff on this phone? If this is your phone, if I just recently stole it from you, how can I get all my stuff on your ish that quickly and be able to put on another case, another iPhone case or another cell phone case at the same damn time? So this is crazy. So the thing is not only them going, not only are the general public or the internet going in on the woman, but they're also going in on how the Arlo Hotel's manager handled the situation, which I agree. He handled it poorly. So I'm sorry. I just wanted to make sure we had that backstory. So they weren't in an elevator or anything like that. They were walking they weren't on the elevator or in an elevator with the woman. They were just walking in the lobby to go get brunch. And this woman turned and said, that kid has it. That kid has my iPhone, which seems to be coming out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Just to get that correct so that we have the rest. But we're going to say T.
That's the scary part because, all of us have biases and all of us hold, stereotypical views in some ways. The problem is when we allow those views and those feelings to become our actions outwardly in public. If we're not being self-reflective and if we're not educating ourselves on what's true and what's not, we're relying on these biases and all of these prejudices to dictate our behaviors. So imagine if she is a cop. Imagine if she is a judge. Imagine if she is a teacher. Imagine if she is someone, with some kind of power.
Yeah.
These people with these kinds of feelings, these kind of biases are the ones who are systemically invoking, racism and prejudice, all throughout the world. And this is the issue that we have to address is that, people feel these kind of ways without, trying to better themselves and projecting these stereotypes on other people. This young man could have easily been shot or killed. And this happened in a different place, outside. Father wasn't around. And she goes, hey, he has my cell phone.
Yep.
And cops go, freeze, hands up. And, oh, it's a black cell phone. It must be a gun. Boom. I mean, these things happen all the time. And I'm not trying to exaggerate, but these happen all the time. It just happened just last week. And I think in Missouri, Ohio, it was a black man outside of a garage. So
yep.
It happens all the time. These assumptions that connect he's guilty with instant death. I mean, that's crazy to me. Like instant, he did it. Instant, he's guilty. All of these feelings. This is the issue with America. Is that no one is having conversations about, who people actually are. You're forming your ideology off of a very narrow-minded point of view. So you have to educate yourself on America, historically, and see how it has affected people to this day.
Yeah. And
how we all have to really self-reflect, be honest, be authentic, and have conversations about race and prejudice, socioeconomics, cultures, everything that you feel is different from your background, and look at it as as something as a life lesson of learning, and not project negativity, not project these people are what's wrong with America, you know, publicly, and that's the issue right there. This young man now is scarred with this incident the rest of his life. You know what I'm saying? And this breeds more bias. This breeds more racism. This breeds more prejudice because people are affecting others with their own biases. You know, so this is really unfortunate.
Jack,
I hope that they get a free stay at that hotel for, you know, life or
at least
something.
a year. Shoot.
And then I assume, and there was no apologies given. They said that once the Uber driver came in and brought the phone, the lady didn't apologize. The manager didn't apologize, and said that the manager called the police to report the incident and like on the lady. But you know, can you sue her over something? Did she physically touch him?
Oh, I mean,
Like-
she went after him. I mean,
Yeah, I know went after him, but I didn't see if she actually got a hold of him or
she
anything
scratched
like that.
like I read in the statement. He scratched or she scratched at him. Like he attacked. She went after him
So that's
because
assault.
at the end of the video, she is running after him. She is running after his
Assault on a
14-year-old son, and he's like shoving her back because he's like, "What the hell are you doing? Back off! This is my son you're talking about." You see what I'm saying? And that's weird. But continue. What were you gonna say?
I mean, that's an assault on a minor, and she should be jailed for it and fined. And then I imagine there's an emotional distress and everything else like that, to where he should get paid.
Yeah, I agree. So he said this. Boom, boom, boom. It was a lunatic. She tackled him. She scratched me, tackled and grabbed him. She was full on running after the guy, after the kid, and he was trying to protect him. He was trying to protect his own 14-year-old son. He's a 14-year-old son who hadn't even done anything. He was just chilling, walking in the lobby, and suddenly he was pointed out as this thief, and he didn't even do anything. Then on top of that, going back to the article real quick, there was a line that I had. She scratched me, tackled him, grabbed him. He's a child. Then he went on to say he actually talking about the actual manager, the hotel manager, saying he actually empowered her. He didn't even consider the fact that we were actually guests. Like they just went in and just said, "Hey, you know, yeah, because she's here and this is this kid. Oh, obviously it's his fault. Obviously it's true." Now, but then if you really think about it, it's kind of like this. It's like if you were in the manager's shoes, what would you do? I mean, I would have approached the situation a little bit differently, but I would have been like, "Hey, yeah, just show her the phone real quick. You see, it's not your phone, sweetheart. Here's the facts." And it would have, like, I feel like that would have squashed the issue. Showing her, this is my phone. Leave me alone. And that's it. If that was the case. Because, of course, a manager is walking in, into the situation, trying to assess what's going on, not trying to empower her, but finding a way to show her the facts, right? Show her the details and keep them moving. Rather than, oh yeah, he must be doing it, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Like it escalated even more. And it's kind of like, hey, did you show the phone? Okay, there you go. See, that's not your phone. Take off your case because you clearly stole her phone. How would he be able to take that off, blah, 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 switch it out and throw it in his pocket that quickly? I mean, it's just insane. It's just insane. And there's got to be a better way, even with hotel managers, when it comes to certain situations like this, there's got to be a way to stay unbiased, to stay in the middle and handle the situation properly. Because not every day you're gonna have this kind of situation. But at the same time, when you are in this situation, there's got to be a better way of approaching it. I see Arlo Hotel getting sued like a mug. That lady who, assaulted Harold and his 14-year-old son, I see her getting sued like crazy. And of course, Arlo Hotel has come out with a statement apologizing to the family, apologizing to the to Harold and his 14-year-old son. But I mean, it's already too little, too late. Let's be real. You know, this video and this post has gone viral. Many people have seen it, and I don't think a lot of people are going to be going over to Arlo Hotel anytime soon. One thing that really drives me crazy is that this is New York City. This is in New York City. The most metropolitan, one of the biggest melting pots in the freaking universe. And we're having stuff like this happen in New York City still. And that's a damn shame.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.